This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Good evening again. Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field here in Fulton. Jeremy Kennedy with you for the nightcap between the number 1 seed Itawamba Indians and the number 3 seed LSU Eunice Bengals. It's actually the number 1 team in the country, LSU Eunice, versus number 2 ICC. A terrific matchup and a terrific night for baseball. This is the final night of the game 2, day 2 of the tournament, as ICC won it 8-7 last night over Mississippi Gulf Coast. LSU Eunice beat Northwest 8-6. So this is the nightcap of day number 2. Winner of this one in the Catbird seed at 2-0. Loser of this one, quick turnaround, will have to play tomorrow at noon. This is the Davis Ford pregame show here in Fulton. Glad to have you along. And, of course, the Indians last night struggled a bit on the mound, a lot of walks, errors, and a couple of hit by pitches, but got through it. The offense came through late, and they were terrific. LSU Eunice did a little bit differently. Austin Kirkpatrick with a grand slam in yesterday's game against Northwest. They were down 5-2 in the 4th after being down 4-0 with the Rangers putting up a crooked number at the top of the 2nd, and then LSU Eunice just hung on for dear life to find themselves in the winner's bracket. The two coaches, Jeff Willis of LSU Eunice and Rick Collier of ICC, going to meet and exchange lineups. And we'll have our First American National Bank opening pitch coming up shortly. But time to bring you the starting lineup presented by the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Company. And we'll start first with the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the LSU Eunice Bengals. Leading it off, playing center field, number 30, Rivertown. Batting second, the shortstop, number 6, Evan Keller. Batting third, the left fielder, number 33, Jarrett McDonald. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, number 3, Tristan Welch. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 4, Jack Merrifield. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 7, Nick Bolina. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 21, Slate Fuller. Batting eighth, number 1, the catcher, Austin Kirkpatrick. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 2, Javier Vaz. Starting pitcher tonight for LSU Eunice, number 24, Andrew Sheridan, a 12-1 record, a 1.65 ERA. ICC starters presented by Coke, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and Coach Collier hopes he's got that same winning combination put together this evening against LSU Eunice. And his lineup looks a little something like this. Leading it off, playing second base, number 15, Kyle Krieger. Batting second, playing center field, number 10, Jackson Lancaster. Batting third, playing left field, number 18, LeBryant Siddell. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 11, Justin Medlin. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 13, Brett Coker. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 6, Austin Powell. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 9, Lane Domino. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 22, Russell Bunch. And batting ninth, playing first base, number 32, Hayden Palmer. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by Coke, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination as we're still here in our Davis Ford pregame show. A huge crowd building here at Roy Crescent Field. A lot of them came and caught the tail end of game number 2 today, a wild one between Northwest and Pearl River. The Wildcats won it 12-11 in 11. Rangers got off to a 6-0 start in the first inning. Pearl River tied it and eventually took the lead in the middle innings. Then the Northwest came back and took an 8-7 lead going to the 6th. It got all the way to the top of the 8th inning before Pearl River put a 4 spot on the board and took an 11-8 lead in the bottom of the 9th before Northwest's Ben Van Cleve hit a 3-run bomb to tie it at 11. Pearl River would get a run in the 10th inning, and that would end it as Northwest joins Jones as being the two teams eliminated. The Bobcats lost yesterday 4-2 to Pearl River. They lost in the first game today to Mississippi Gulf Coast. So the bracket looks a little bit like this. So far, Pearl River, the first 2-0 team, they will play tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 against the winner of our game here between ICC and LSU Eunice. Mississippi Gulf Coast awaits the loser of this ball game. And the loser tonight would have to play tomorrow at noon, and then the winner of that one would play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Certainly everybody here, this big crowd, hoping that it's going to be ICC that will win tonight and play tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Both teams about to enter the field as the Indians are about to take the field in just a second, and we'll have the national anthem. And we'll take it down now and hear the national anthem. The national anthem is complete, and we are just about set for action here. As our Davis Ford pregame show comes to an end, we're just about set for our First American National Bank opening pitch between the ICC Indians and the LSU Eunice Bengals. Indians going to be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. And Eunice coming in 48-6 into the region tournament. Got a win yesterday to improve to 49-6. Indians 39-6-1 yesterday. Got a win to improve to 46-1. Number 1 versus number 2 in junior college baseball in the sport right here in front of you. As we look at the defensive alignment for LSU Eunice, in left field, Jarrett McDonald. Center field, Rivertown. Right field, Tristan Welch. At third base, Jack Merrifield. Shortstop, Evan Keller. Second base, Javier Vaz. At first base, Slate Fuller. Behind the plate, Austin Kirkpatrick. And on the mound for LSU Eunice, number 24, Andrew Sheridan. Sheridan, 5'11", 184-pound sophomore out of Sulphur, Louisiana, Sulphur High School. He's got terrific stuff, and it's backed up by the numbers this year. Sheridan making his 15th appearance of the year, his 15th start. He's 12-1. Has thrown 4 complete games, 81 2/3 innings pitched, 64 hits, 20 runs, 15 earned, 20 walks, 65 strikeouts. He's averaging 7 strikeouts per 9 innings, and he has an ERA of 1.65. He'll face a really good Itawamba lineup, though, that hits .313 on the year with a .431 on-base percentage. The Indians don't have a ton of pop in the bat as far as home runs go, 35 home runs, but they do have 90 doubles. They're 58 of 68 on the year in stolen bases, and it's a lineup that's getting better 1 through 9, particularly with the emergence of Russell Bunt. So that will end our Davis Ford pregame show. We're just about set for our First American National Bank opening pitch. And it will be Kyle Krieger, number 15, and playing second base, who will lead things off for the Indians against Andrew Sheridan. Right-handed batter versus the right-handed pitcher. And Sheridan fires in there. It's outside for ball one. 8:20 is the time for the First American Bank National Bank. Follow the flag from Iuka to Tupelo. That's First American National Bank, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics on the ICC Sports Network. One ball, one strike to Krieger. And that pitch in there for a called strike, 1-2. Krieger last night, 1 for 5 with a double and a couple of strikeouts. Trying to be a leadoff runner for the Indians here in the first. And he'll send a high fly ball into left field. That'll be taken there, and it'll be dropped. And Krieger's going to head to second base. And a great start for the Indians as Jarrett McDonald just dropped it. A lazy fly ball to left and just simply dropped it. And Kyle Krieger able to get to second base on the E7, and the Indians with a runner in scoring position.
Number 10, Jackson Lancaster.
Now that will bring up Jackson Lancaster, the best hitter in the ICC lineup. Lancaster hitting .349 on the year, 5 home runs, 45 runs batted in. He has a .447 on-base percentage, and he'll line one right to McDonald. This time he'll make the catch, as Krieger will have to backtrack to second base, and one down in the inning. So a little action early here in the nightcap. We expect nothing less on a gorgeous night here in Fulton. A huge crowd here at Roy Crescent Field for number 1 versus number 3 in the seedings, but number 1 versus number 2 nationally. And we'll see LeBryant Siddell to the plate. Siddell on the year, .301 average, 3 home runs, 26 runs batted in. And he'll get a fastball in the outside corner in there for strike 1. Siddell a .447 on base percentage. Last night, Siddell 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI. And he'll ground this one right back up the middle, through for a base hit. Krieger hits the bag at third. He'll come in to score. It's an RBI single, and the Indians are on top 1-0. 27th run batted in for Siddell, so the error by McDonald out there in left field comes back to haunt the Bengals. And this will bring up the pitcher for tonight's game, Justin Medlin, the left-hander. Medlin on the year hitting .295, leads the Indians in home runs with 9, 39 runs batted in. He's got a .413 on base percentage. Got a hit his last at bat last night. Tried to just come out of a little bit of a funk over the last couple of weeks. And he'll take the fastball for a called strike, 0-1. Medlin last night, 1 for 4. He did have a walk and then a single. He's had some quality at bats. Both of his outs last night in the field, advanced runners up 90 feet. So he's certainly been productive. Swings right through that one, though. And down to the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Sheridan, not a huge strikeout guy, just 65 strikeouts in his 81 2/3 innings. But that ERA, obviously something special, 1.65. Only giving up 15 earned runs in those 81 innings. And the run he's given up so far not earned. This one could be 2. To second for 1. To first in time. A 4-6-3 double play from Vaz to Keller to Fuller. And that will end the inning. The Indians do get 1 run, a 1 hit, no errors, or excuse me, I should say 1 error, and nobody left on base. To the bottom of the first we go. Indians on top 1-0. We're back after this, so let's go ICCTV.com.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. Welcome back as we move to the bottom of the first inning here in the winner's bracket game, the nightcap of day number 2. Indians on top 1-0. A dropped fly ball by McDonald out in left field allowed Kyle Krieger, the leadoff batter, to get to second base. And then he was brought home on an RBI single up the middle by LeBryant Siddell before double play to end the inning. And all double plays this year brought to you by Little Caesars. ICC fans, don't forget the fastest pizza in Fulton just got faster thanks to the new Little Caesars app. Just download the app, set up your profile, and you can do everything else from special ordering your favorite pizza to paying from the convenience from your phone. That's Little Caesars, sponsoring all double plays this year. On the bump tonight for the Indians is Justin Medlin. Medlin, 6 foot, 215-pound sophomore from Ripley, Mississippi. Ripley High School going to play his college baseball at the D1 level at Middle Tennessee and Murfreesboro. And he's been good this year for the Indians, making his 10th appearance of the year, 6-1. 55 1/3 innings pitched, 38 hits, 19 runs, 15 earned, 17 walks, 57 strikeouts, averaging 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. 5 home runs on the year he's given up, and a 2.44 ERA. He will face Rivertown, the center fielder, Evan Keller, the shortstop, and Jarrett McDonald, the left fielder, here in the first inning. 0-1 pitch misses just outside for ball one. Town, terrific on the season, 336 average, 9 home runs, 42 runs batted in, a 538 on base percentage. As he swings through that one, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eunice, 338 as a club, 472 on base percentage. They've hit 32 triples, 43 home runs, 115 doubles. They are 179 for 225 in stolen bases this year. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rivertown, the leadoff hitter. And that one misses away for ball 3. Town 1 for 4 against Northwest. He had a single and an RBI. Full count pitch, line down the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. It's going to be a fair ball and roll all the way to the wall. Domino up with it, makes a strong throw to second. Not in time. It's a leadoff double for Rivertown. And the Bengals have a base runner in the first. For Town this year, that's his 8th double. And now Justin Medlin will have to do what his counterpart Andrew Sheridan did, and that's pitch with a runner in scoring position. Terrific throw by Domino in right field. He made that play much closer than it would have been, quite frankly, with just about any other right fielder, even in this tournament, playing that position. So now that will make way for Evan Keller, the shortstop. Keller hitting 400 on the year, 1 home run, 34 runs batted in, a 537 on base percentage. As that pitch is away for ball 1. Keller 3 for 4, 3 singles and an RBI against Northwest yesterday in that 8-6 win. Takes a breaking ball in there for a called strike, 1-1. 2 of the first 3 hitters against Medlin will be lefties, but a lot of righties as we get deeper into the lineup. Welch, Merrifield, Molina, Fuller, Kirkpatrick. Heavy right-handed lineup against the lefty Medlin. Breaking ball downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Siddell playing more into the left center field gap. You can see him there, the edge of your screen. A lot of room down the left field line. Lancaster pretty deep out there in center. Domino as well in right. The 2-1 inside. 3 balls and a strike. And Justin Medlin trying to keep everything down. Normally a midweek starter this year. We saw Houston Harding, the ace, last night. Austin King had been the number 2 on the weekends, with Medlin and Hughes pitching in the midweek as they try to pick off Town at second base, and he's back in there safely. Coach Collier deciding to throw Medlin tonight. We saw Hughes in relief last night. Pretty much everybody available for ICC. The 3-1 pitch, outside, ball 4. And that will put runners at first and second, nobody down for the left fielder, Jarrett McDonald.
Number 33, Jarrett McDonald.
McDonald, 377 on the year, 3 home runs, 43 runs batted in, a .535 on base percentage. And more walks he's drawn than strikeouts. You know, he certainly wants to atone for dropping that fly ball that allowed the Indians to take the early 1-0 lead. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. McDonald yesterday 0 for 3, struck out a couple of times. Had a terrific season. And looks at that pitch. And perhaps maybe inside a bit. 1 ball and 1 strike. Coach Collier with some words to the home plate umpire. I doubt it gets anything like what we saw from our first 2 games today. The 1-1 to McDonald. Outside corner is there for strike 2. We had an ejection of a Jones coach and a player in game 1 today, and we had constant complaining from both dugouts in game 2 between Northwest and Pearl River, not to mention the fans here in the ballpark. So hopefully that will be kept to a minimum here in game 3, as this one is sent out into center field. Lancaster is there to make the catch. He'll throw it to third base as both runners will move up 90 feet. So a productive at-bat there for Jarrett McDonald. And the Bengals now have 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 down. So that will bring up Tristan Welch. Right fielder, a sophomore, hitting .379 on the year, 5 home runs, 69 RBIs, a .452 on base percentage, and leads the team with 16 doubles. He's ahead of Jarrett McDonald and Javier Vaz, who both have 14. RBI chance for him. Medlin looking to get out of a big jam as that pitch misses outside for ball 1. Welch 0 for 3 yesterday, but did have a sac fly, and his came with the bases loaded, nobody out against Northwest, and got a 1-2 pitch lifted into center field to get the Bengals on the board. And a nice slider there, a swing and a miss by Welch. Medlin, not the biggest strikeout guy in the world, but he does have 57 strikeouts in 55 innings. Got a better than 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Could certainly use one here. Try to keep those runs at bay. The 1-1, and that inside gets away from Powell. That's going to bring Town home to tie it. and that will move Keller over to third base. And we are all knotted up at 1. I thought for a second perhaps that may have hit him because it was a pitch on the inside and went straight to the right side of our broadcast setup, but gets away from Powell. So 1-1 is your score. And now Eunice 90 feet away from taking a lead here in the bottom half of the first inning. The 2-1 from Medlin, and that one is fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Welch couldn't get on top of that pitch on the inside corner. Medlin does a good job mixing in his pitches. He will use both sides of the plate and not really all that predictable. Likes to go away to the lefties, of course, but not afraid to pitch into the righties as well. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and a huge strikeout there for Justin Medlin as he gets Tristan Welch to swing on the slider. And Renaissance Bank sponsoring all the strikeouts this year. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. First strikeout of the contest for Justin Medlin. That will bring up the third baseman, Jack Merrifield. And Medlin pumps a strike in there on the outside corner, 0-1. Merrifield, a .378 hitter, 6 home runs, 51 runs batted in. .420 on base percentage. Got 6 triples on the year, and he swings over the top of that one, 0-2, which leads the team. They have 32 on the year, so he's got a little less than 20% of that. Medlin's got him 0-2, though, and swings and misses at the top. Justin Medlin with back-to-back strikeouts to minimize the damage. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. We're through 1 here in Fulton, tied at 1. We're back after this, so let's go ICCTV.com.
Ever since you got that license, you've been on the move. We get it. With Student Checking, we have the tools to keep you going. Take care of that check from grandma without stopping at the bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And we'll even pay you back for ATM fees. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seed.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Welcome back as we start the top of the second inning. 1-1 your score. Indians will send Brett Coker, Austin Powell, and Lane Domino to the plate, 5, 6, and 7, to face Andrew Sheridan, who pitched around a leadoff error that cost him 2 bases. And he misses with the pitch on the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes. Score updates, some softball brought to you by the Sonic of Fulton. Indians leading at 4-0 after 1 in softball down there in the region tournament in Poplarville. Playing Colin after suffering a heartbreaking loss to LSU Eunice earlier in the afternoon. Indians win that. They'll play tomorrow and stay alive. Sheridan needs a strike here, and he'll groove one in there. 3 balls and 1 strike. Coker hitting .359 on the season, a home run, 31 runs batted in, a .445 on base percentage. And he will line this one back up the middle, but right to Rivertown, who's there to squeeze it for out number 1. Can't really hit it much harder than that. Unfortunately, just right to Rivertown. And Sheridan escapes, falling behind 3-1 to record the first out of the inning. Bring up Austin Powell. Powell 1 for 4 last night with a 2 RBI single. It was a huge hit at the time, and he'll chop it right back to Sheridan, and Sheridan will glove it and flip to first base, and now they're quickly 2 away here in the inning. Thought for a second we were going to have a Jared Meggs, Tanner Leggett situation from what happened in the first game, and I think that's what Coach Collier is kind of talking about and what some of the ICC players in the dugout are talking about, as he just gloved it, and instead of just running over there and flip it to first, stared down Powell, trying to say something to him. And, of course, just like we saw in the Northwest Pearl River game, players are going to take up for their teammate. Coaches are going to do the same. I guess there's nothing cool about just gloving it, running over there and flipping over to first base and getting the out. So 2 down in the inning. That'll bring up Lane Domino, the right fielder for the Indians, trying to get something started. And now we get another sort of warning to try to get the ICC players and some of the coaches maybe in the dugout. Home plate umpire trying to take control of this one. Both teams emotionally charged. This is number 1 versus number 2 in the country. Winner would be in great shape at 2-0. Loser's going to have to turn around and play tomorrow at noon. A lot of people at Roy Crescent Field. Ton of energy. So emotions running pretty high, and I think the umpires are trying to get control of it. The 1-0 pitch to Lane Domino in there for a strike 1. The freshman right-hander, right fielder, I should say, hitting .321 on the year, 3 home runs, 28 runs batted in, a .408 average. And that pitch misses outside for ball 2, 2-1. Domino last night, 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch and then walked. Terrific right fielder defensively and got probably the strongest arm in the state. Sheridan pumps that one on the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, got him swinging. Andrew Sheridan picks up his first strikeout of the contest, and the Indians go in order in the second. 1-1 as we move to the bottom half of the inning. This is ICC Baseball on Let's Go ICCTV.com.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes. Half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
To the bottom of the second we go, tied at 1. LSU Eunice will have Nick Bellina, Slate Fuller, and Austin Kirkpatrick to the plate. 6, 7, and 8 to face Justin Medlin, who did a great job to limit LSU Eunice to only just 1 run. Bengals had second and third with 1 out and only got the run home because of a pass ball. Medlin ended the inning with back-to-back strikeouts of Welch and Merrifield. But he'll face the designated hitter, Nick Bellina. Another in a long line of right-handed hitters in this lineup once you get past Jarrett McDonald. Bellina having a good year, like everybody else it seems in this lineup. 343 average, 6 home runs, 53 RBIs, a 461 on-base percentage. And he'll foul that one back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bellina 1 for 4 yesterday, got an RBI single. Hit the ball hard, though. A couple of flyouts and a line out. The 1-1 from Medlin, and that pitch outside for ball 2. Wind has pretty much died down here for the moment. Saw a little bit of it in the second game of the day between Northwest and Pearl River. Balls really flying out of here early in that one and then late in that one as well. Fastball inside corner, in there for a called strike to even the count at 2-2. Don't think that'll be the case tonight. The ball gets out, it'll have to really be hit. 330 down the lines, 365 in the alleys, 390 to dead center. The 2-2. Pitch stays outside. Now the count has run full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Molina, 6 fewer walks than strikeouts. That'll help that number as he is the leadoff runner in the inning. And we'll see if Justin Medlin can work around a leadoff walk. Gave up a leadoff double in the first. And so tough to navigate through this lineup when they've got runners on base. It'll bring up the first baseman, Slate Fuller. Fuller hitting .345 on the year, 4 home runs, 26 runs batted in, a .465 on base percentage. And the right-handed portion of this lineup continues. Medlin will certainly throw inside. Breaking ball over the heart of the plate, in there for a called strike. Yesterday for Slate Fuller, 0 for 3, and a couple of strikeouts. He was hit by a pitch, so reached base once. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the inside corner is there for strike 2. Fuller didn't really like that one. Powell had to reach back for it, but home plate umpire says it caught the inside corner, the 0-2. And that one fouled away, and we'll do it again. Fuller, guy pretty good at the plate, 25 walks on the season. He's got 26 strikeouts, but this level, you get pretty close to having the same amount of walks and strikeouts. Pretty good. Could be 2. Krieger to Coker to first. Hayden Palmer stays on the bag. Well, late call by the first base umpire, but it's a 4-6-3 Little Caesars double play. ICC fans, don't forget the fastest pizza in Fulton just got faster thanks to the new Little Caesars app. Just download the app, set up your profile, and you can do everything else from special ordering your favorite pizza to paying from the convenience from your phone. That's the Little Caesars double play. And, well, they are going to convene, and the call will stand. A 4-6-3 double play. Throw from Coker was a tad bit high, and a terrific job by Hayden Palmer to stay on the bag. So 2 away in the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Austin Kirkpatrick. And he'll take the first pitch outside for ball 1. Kirkpatrick, the only player in the starting lineup that doesn't hit above 300. He hits .261 on the year, 3 home runs, 28 runs batted in, a .387 on base percentage. Does a terrific job behind the plate as the catcher as he swings over the top of that, but had perhaps one of the bigger hits of the tournament, a grand slam yesterday in the middle innings with his team trailing 5-2. Gave them a 7-5 lead over Northwest that they never gave up. And that's what postseason baseball is all about, timely hitting. And he gave them some of that yesterday. Medlin a chance, though, to get out of this inning unscathed. Ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. It's his 3rd Renaissance Bank strikeout of the contest. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com. Member FDIC. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 2, we're tied at 1 on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Top of the 3rd we go. It'll be 8, 9, and 1. Russell Bunch, Hayden Palmer, and Kyle Krieger. Bunch having a terrific end to the regular season and in the postseason. Bunch hitting .308, 3 home runs, 26 runs batted in, a .439 on base percentage. And about a month ago, he was struggling around that 270, 275 mark, but has really hit the ball well effectively the last few weeks and has provided just some depth at the bottom of the order. As that pitch catches the very bottom of the strike zone, 1 ball and 1 strike. And Andrew Sheridan, the righty, with a good pitch there, swing and a miss. 1 and 2 to Russell Bunch. Last night, 1 for 4 with a double. Slider misses away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of nervous energy already here at Roy Crescent Field. ICC fans ready to explode when something good happens, but kind of quiet in between pitches, and that just missed on the inside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Bunch looking for a base hit or ball 4. Full count pitch, and he'll send that one down the right field line, foul into the parking lot. Last night we saw fans and Herd fans kind of gasp. A couple of vehicles hit with some of those foul balls. Nothing really major, but definitely hit them. Chopper right back to Sheridan. He will glove it and just flip to first in time for out number 1. So a quality at bat by Bunch, sees 7 pitches, but Sheridan able to get him out, 1 down, and that will bring up the first baseman, Hayden Palmer. Palmer hitting .302 on the season, no home runs, 5 runs batted in, a .434 on base percentage. Takes that pitch out of the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. Gets the start at first base whenever Medlin is on the hill. So did not see action last night. Fastball is away for ball 2. Palmer, sophomore from Tupelo, went to Saltillo High School. They had a terrific play on that high throw from Brett Coker to turn the double play. And now Sheridan behind in the count. Second consecutive 3-ball count. You'd imagine Palmer's taking all the way, and he will. The fastball's there for strike 1. So Sheridan, a little better than 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, 20 walks and 81 2/3 innings pitched. But he issues one here. It's the first one of the night, and the Indians have a 1-out base runner here in the 3rd. So that will move us to the top of the order. Second time through about to begin for both pitchers. Kyle Krieger to the plate. Took the first pitch of the game and sent a high fly ball into left field that was dropped by Jarrett McDonald. And then Krieger came around to score on an RBI single by LeBryant Siddell to give the Indians an early 1-0 lead. And then he started that 4-6-3 Little Caesars double play in the second. Krieger hitting .291 on the year, 5 home runs, 36 runs batted in, a .390 on base percentage. It's 5 home runs, second on the team with Jackson Lancaster, 4 behind the team leader Justin Medlin, who bats fourth in the lineup. Krieger ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Krieger last night 1 for 5 with a double. He didn't have 2 strikeouts. Palmer not really a candidate to steal, but does draw a throw over. Just 2 stolen bases on the season. He is 2 for 2, though. And now we've got Coach Collier having a conversation, or maybe the other way around, home plate umpire having a conversation with Coach Collier. And we've had a lot of stuff go on with the dugout. And he's going to have a conversation with his team, and not sure what that's going to be about. And whatever it was, got his team to laugh as there's a high fly ball deep right center field. It's going to drop in. Palmer's going to stop at third. It's a double for Kyle Krieger, and it's second and third with 1 down for the Indians. 12th double of the season, now 1 behind Brett Coker for most on the team. And that will bring up Jackson Lancaster with 2 RBIs sitting out there. As Tristan Welch and Rivertown couldn't get there, Welch, the right fielder, had a better look at it, but he was played a little more towards the line, and that was hit beautifully in the right center field gap. Second hit off of Sheridan. And Lancaster is going to ground this one to second base. Right to Vaz. He'll throw him out at first base, but it's an RBI ground out for Lancaster. His 46th of the year, and the Indians grab a 2-1 lead. So Palmer scores after drawing the leadoff walk. Krieger moves over to third. And that will bring up LeBryant Siddell. Siddell 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Looking to give the Indians a 2-run lead. He'll softly ground this one to second base. Vaz is there and makes the throw to first. And that will end the inning. But the Indians do get 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 runner left on base. To the bottom of the third we go. ICC on top 2-1. You're watching it on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Bottom of the third we go. Indians lead it 2-1. LSU Eunice will have 9, 1, and 2 to face Justin Medlin out for his third inning of work. Pitched around leadoff runners in both the first and the second. Rivertown got a double. Nick Bellina got a walk. But Medlin was able to minimize, and first time through the order, pretty good. Only gave up one hit, and that was the leadoff double to Rivertown. It'll be Javier Vaz in the 9 spot. Lefty on lefty, and almost got hit on the first pitch of the inning. Vaz hitting .357 on the year, no home runs, 37 runs batted in, a .505 on base percentage, 48 walks to just 14 strikeouts, which is incredible no matter what the level, but particularly this one. Only 14 strikeouts in now 154 at-bats. And he bats 9th for LSU Eunice, which gives you an idea of just how good they are offensively. Medlin behind now, 3 balls and no strikes. Vaz trying to work the leadoff walk, just like Hayden Palmer did in the top of the inning, and does as Medlin issues his 3rd walk in as many innings. Now we get to the top of the order, and center fielder Rivertown. Both lineups way too good to allow a leadoff walk. It hurt Andrew Sheridan in the top of the 3rd and could do the same for Justin Medlin here in the bottom half. Of course, Indians looking for another double play. It'll be tough to do. Town runs extremely well as he takes that first pitch upstairs. Now 5 in a row missed out of the zone by Medlin. Pretty good strikeout to walk ratio. Only 17 walks coming into tonight in 55 innings, but he does have, as I mentioned, 3 walks already. Throw over, and Vaz is back. He's 23 of 29 in stolen bases. Eunice 179 of 225 this year. 0 for 2, though, in the tournament. Inside corner, and Medlin gets the call. Ends the streak of 5 out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rivertown. Freshman out of Zachary, Louisiana. Of course, as you would imagine, a lot of these LSU Eunice players from the state of Louisiana. They do have a Canadian on the squad. I'm not going to try to pronounce where that's from. Nathan Holmes. This looks like Mississauga, Ontario. There's a pitch outside. There goes the runner, Vaz. He's in there safely. And a stolen base for Vaz of the Bengals, his 24th of the year, the 180th of the year for the Bengals. And Eunice has a runner in scoring position with nobody down. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Rivertown as Medlin will get a new baseball. Looking at whether or not maybe they'll bunt with Town. He doesn't have a sacrifice hit all season long. So imagine they will swing away here, especially in the bottom of the 3rd. He'll swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout. Powell will throw down to first. In time, they'll keep Vaz there at second base. That's the 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night for Justin Medlin. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. And we'll bring up Evan Keller, the shortstop. Walked his first plate appearance. He was left stranded at third base as Medlin got Welch and Merrifield to strike out to end the first. So 61 strikeouts on the year now for Justin Medlin. They'll throw behind the runner, and Vise is there safely. One ball, no strikes to Evan Keller. Swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball there. And Keller out in front will even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside corner. That one missed. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Powell again had to kind of reach for it. Medlin missed his spot a little bit. Hitters count here for Keller. And they'll try to keep Vise as close to second base as possible. Be surprised if we see an attempted steal to third. Powell, pretty good arm. Of course, committed to play at Ole Miss next year. The 2-1 just misses on the outside corner. 3 balls and 1 strike. And a good take there by Keller. The pitch was awfully close. A really good eye there by Keller. 39 walks, just 17 strikeouts for him. So another good eye at the plate. And that pitch downstairs for ball 4. Second walk in the inning, 4th of the game. And Keller's got half of them. So now first and second, 1 down. The number 3 hitter, Jarrett McDonald, directly responsible for the first run of the game. His drop fly ball in left field allowed Kyle Krieger to get to second base, and then LeBryant Siddell scored him on a base hit. He had a productive at bat his first time up. He flew out to center field to Jackson Lancaster, but it was with runners at first and second, nobody down, and they both moved up 90 feet. 377 average. Looking for his first hit of the tournament. 0 for 4 currently. The 1-0 upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes, and Medlin starting to lose some command here a little bit. The 2-0 outside, it's there for strike 1. Everything so far to the outside corner of the lefty McDonald. Russell Bunch really playing close to the line at third base. And another strike on the outside corner. Medlin back in the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for his 5th strikeout of the night would be a big one, as he's had traffic on the base paths pretty much all night. Second inning, though, was ended with a double play. The 2-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out on a pitch on the inside corner, so he went away, 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 comes back in. It is the 5th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night for Justin Medlin. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, renaissancebank.com, member FDIC. 2 away here in the inning, and that will bring up the right fielder, Tristan Welch. Welch, one of those strikeout victims 0 for 1 on the night. He's also looking for his first hit of the tournament, 0 for 4, but does have a sacrifice fly. As that one is fouled back behind us. No balls and 1 strike. But both pitchers have worked around some company on the base paths. The 0-1. And that one in the dirt, ball 1. Terrific job by Austin Powell to block that one up and keep the Speedy Vise over there at second. Of course, Evan Keller leads the team in stolen bases, 43 of 49 on the year. And he's in front by a mile. It's Vise second on the team at 23. Fouled back behind us, and Medlin ahead of the count again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Trying to put up another 0. Keep his team out in front. He will be due up to lead off the inning in the 4th. The 1-2 pitch. Lost the breaking ball up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of room in the right center field gap. Domino pulled a little bit more towards the right field line. The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball into deep right center field. Lancaster under it and will make the catch a couple of steps in front of the wall for out number 3. Welch gave it a ride, but the ballpark held it, and the Bengals are kept off the scoreboard. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 3, it's 2-1 Indians on ICC's Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes, half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank.
Top of the 4th we go. Indians lead at 2-1. It'll be Justin Medlin, Brett Coker, and Austin Powell to the plate. 4, 5, and 6 to face Andrew Sheridan, who's given up 2 runs on 2 hits, only 1 of them earned. LSU Eunice does have an error on the first pitch of the game by the left fielder, Jarrett McDonald. Just dropped a routine fly ball that allowed Kyle Krieger to get to second base and then be brought home by Siddell. So Medlin 0 for 1, grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Sends a line drive into the left center field gap. That's going to be down for a hit. McDonald couldn't squeeze it, and Justin Medlin will cruise in with a lead-off double. And for Medlin, that's his 12th two-bagger of the year, and the Indians in business in the 4th.
Now batting for the Indians, number 13, Brett Coker.
3rd hit off of Sheridan, and they've all been pretty hard hit. 2 of them have been doubles, and then there's Siddell's base hit back up the middle. So Brett Coker will step to the plate. Coker 0 for 1. Gave it a ride into deep center field before Rivertown made a catch out there. They'll chase Medlin back. Sheridan probably just checking to see if Coker would tip his hand and try to bunt. Indians among the top 10 teams in the country in sacrifice bunts. Coker not bunting here, and he'll swing right through it. Inside fastball, 0-1. Coker 1 for 4 in the region tournament, hitting .359 on the season, just a freshman. And Sheridan will try and chase Medlin back again. ICC softball team was up 4-0 after 1 against Colin. Need to win to stay alive. We'll check in on them coming up in just a moment. Updates always brought to you by the Sonic of Fulton. Breaking ball, a beautiful one in there for a called strike. 0-2 to Brett Coker. A lot of fastballs tonight from Andrew Sheridan. Use the breaking ball there. 65 strikeouts and 81 2/3 innings. And Coker will spoil that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Gorgeous night here in Fulton. Started this game about an hour and 15 minutes late. And we're an hour in so far here at the top of the 4th. Winner of this one moves to 2-0. We'll meet 2-0 Pearl River tomorrow at 3:30. Loser will have the turnaround game at noon. Coker pokes this one into shallow right field. And strong throw to third base will keep Medlin there. Nice play by Tristan Welch. And Coker unable to advance a runner. 1 down here in the 4th. We'll bring up the catcher, Austin Powell, hitting in the 6th spot. RBI chance for him. Austin 0 for 1. Grounded right back to Sheridan his first time up. Had some words on the way up the first baseline for Powell, did Sheridan. Kind of stopped the game a little bit. Grounder left side, Keller charges, gloves, throws across in time. Very nicely done. A smooth play by Evan Keller, the shortstop for the Bengals. Made that one look a lot easier than it was. Second out of the inning, and once again, it keeps Justin Medlin at second base.
Number 9, Lane Domino.
So Powell's now 0 for 2. Lane Domino, the last chance for the Indians to get something on the board here, trying not to waste a leadoff double by Medlin. Domino 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and he will pop this one up in foul territory. Slate Fuller is there, and he will make the catch, and that's exactly what happened. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. To the bottom of the 4th we go, 2-1 Indians on top. This is Let'sGoICCTV.com.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes, half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Bottom of the fourth we go. It'll be Jack Merrifield, Nick Bellina, and Slate Fuller. 5, 6, and 7 to the plate. Merrifield 0 for 1, struck out to end the first inning. Right-handed batter will step in as Andrew Sheridan able to pitch around that leadoff double by Justin Medlin. Got a fly out, a ground out to shortstop, and a foul out. And now Medlin behind in the count to Merrifield. 2 balls and no strikes. Five strikeouts for Medlin on the night, but 4 walks. And that pitch downstairs for ball 3, in danger of evening that ledger and issuing yet another leadoff runner. The 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike, 3-1. Rivertown led off the game with a double. Nick Bellina led off the second with a walk. And then Javier Baez led off the third with a walk. The 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike, 3-2 as Merrifield was taking all the way. .378 average. Only drawn 6 walks the whole year, so Merrifield, the guy that's going to swing the bat. Full count. Popped it up left side. Bunch is over. Will have room under it and makes the catch for out number 1. A ton of foul territory here, and of course, Russell plays here every day, so he's accustomed to the little oddity of how just much it slopes down, and some of the third basemen we've seen in the region tournament obviously not used to that. It's affected them, but Bunch handled that beautifully. And for the first time tonight, the leadoff hitter is retired for Eunice. We'll bring up Nick Bellina. Drew a walk his first time up. 28th walk he's drawn all year. Came in hitting .343 on the night. One for 4 in the region tournament to this point. RBI single yesterday. Going to be really tough for the loser of this one. Have to turn around and play tomorrow at noon. We're inching closer to 9:30, and we're in the bottom of the fourth. 2 balls and no strikes. Lined left side, through for a base hit. Second hit off of Medlin. First hit for Bellina, and the Bengals have a 1-out base runner. Now Bellina got behind 2-0, just threw a get-me-over fastball, and Bellina slapped it into left field. Gives you an idea just how good Justin Medlin's been. He's issued those 4 walks, and obviously that's not ideal, but that was only the second hit and the first since Rivertown got him for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. He's pitched around a lot of traffic on the base paths. Will have to do so again as that pitch to Slate Fuller is fouled back to the screen. 0-1. Fuller 0 for 1, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. .345 average, .465 on base percentage. Pretty good eye. Almost as many strikeouts as walks. That pitch is in the dirt. Good job by Austin Powell to keep it in front. 1-1.
Go, Josh.
Gorgeous night here in Fulton. Temperature dropping a bit. No wind in the ballpark. There goes the runner. It's a hit and run. Ground ball third base side, but it'll be a foul ball. And that would have been almost impossible to throw Fuller out at that point. So a break there for the Indians at that one rolled foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. You look over there at first base. Nick Bellina, 17 for 19 in stolen bases this year. Most everybody in the lineup is going to have a stolen base. Evan Keller, we've talked about, 43 of 49. Tristan Welch has 22 stolen bases. Jerry McDonald has 11. Javier Vaz with 23. River Town with 18. Even Austin Kirkpatrick, the catcher, is 8 for 8 in stolen bases as that one is fouled down the right field line. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strike. Molina 17 for 19. Jack Merrifield has 11 stolen bases. Slate Fuller is pretty much the only one along with Kirkpatrick, but you'll give him a break because he's the catcher. Fuller is 5 for 6 in stolen bases. That's how you get to 180 on the year. Everybody basically gets double digits, but led by Evan Keller in his 43 bags. Medlin looking for another strikeout. The 1-2 pitch. Spoiled down the right field line. We'll do it again. Five strikeouts for Medlin, 4 walks. Only 2 hits given up. Trying to pick up strikeout number 6. There goes the runner. It's a strike 3 call. Throw down to second base is not in time. So Fuller goes down looking. 6th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night for Justin Medlin. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. That will get Bellina to second base. He represents the tying run. There are 2 down in the inning, though, for the catcher, Austin Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss, a breaking pitch down and in. 261 average. Went up with that grand slam he hit yesterday. And it was a towering shot into the left center field gap. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Got him with that same slider. Devastating to righties. Ends up on the back foot of the batter. And Kirkpatrick has not been able to see it yet. I would be surprised if he doesn't get it again here. Medlin trying to pitch around a 1-out single and stolen base to get Bellina into scoring position. The 0-2, swing and a miss. He got him on 3 straight sliders. It's the 7th strikeout by Justin Medlin of the night. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. After 4, it's ICC 2, LSU Eunice 1. This is ICC Baseball on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes, half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Moving along to the top of the 5th, it'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Indians. Russell Bunch, Hayden Palmer, and Kyle Krieger to face Andrew Sheridan. Out for his 5th inning of work. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits, only 1 of those runs earned. 2 of the 3 hits have been doubles. First pitch of the inning, grounded third base side, fair ball. Bunch will hit the bag at first. Hill headed to second base. It's a leadoff double, and the Indians have their third extra base hit of the night. Ninth double of the season for Bunch, and just took the pitch on the inside corner and got the bedhead out there enough to get it past Jack Merrifield at third base. And we'll see if the Indians can score. Second consecutive inning in which the Indians have a leadoff double. Medlin was stranded there. And now we'll see Hayden Palmer, the first baseman, batting ninth. Drew a walk his first time up. Chops this one third base side. Merrifield there will throw across in time for out number one. So that keeps Bunch second base. We'll move to the top of the order. Kyle Krieger, the leadoff hitter, will step in. He has one of the 4 hits and one of the 3 doubles. Scored on the error by Jarrett McDonald out there in left field. Trying to pick up another run. Indians desperately need to get that run home. Can't keep leaving runners in scoring position. Krieger fouls that one back. 0-1. Krieger 2 for 7 in the tournament. High fly ball to center field. Rivertown is there. Park will hold it. He'll make the catch. He'll throw to third base. Bunch is in there sliding. So a productive at bat by Krieger. And Bunch is 90 feet away from scoring, but there are 2 down in the inning for Jackson Lancaster. He's the guy you want at the dish, the team leader in RBIs. Lancaster now with 46 on the year. He has one tonight on a ground out to give the Indians a 2-1 lead. Big at bat here. And Sheridan wins the first pitch on a swing and a miss for strike one. Lancaster hitting .349 on the year. Tied for the team lead, or I should say tied for second on the team in home runs with 5 with Krieger, the leadoff hitter. He fouls that one back, and he is quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes, and Sheridan chance to get out of this again, escaping a leadoff double. He's issued 1 walk. He's got 1 strikeout tonight. Lancaster, a line out to McDonald in left, and a ground out to Vaz. That was the RBI ground out to give the Indians a 2-1 lead. The 0-2, and fouls that one left side. The Indians dugout wanted a balk on Andrew Sheridan. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking on the outside corner. Second strikeout for Sheridan. And once again, the Indians waste a lead-off double. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 ICC on top. You're watching it on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Top of the fifth, 2-1 your score. Indians lead it. It'll be 9-1-2 for LSU Eunice. Javier Vaz, Rivertown, and Evan Keller. So Justin Medlin about to start the process of going through this order for the third time. Gets a strike on the inside corner to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vaz drew a walk his first time up. Was left stranded when he got to second base. Pops this one up behind us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And, of course, the big story of this one, 4 hits for the Indians off of Andrew Sheridan, who's been terrific this year. He's got a 12-1 record with a 1.65 ERA, but the only problem is the Indians have stranded Justin Medlin, who got a leadoff double in the third. And a breaking ball in there for a called strike 3. Vaz doesn't like it. But it's the 8th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. Medlin got the leadoff double in the 4th, I beg your pardon, it was stranded. And then Russell Bunch got the leadoff double in the 5th and was left stranded. So you just don't know how much you're going to be able to get off of Sheridan. And Rivertown will wear that one. Third at bat for him. On base for the second time. So that will bring up Evan Keller, the shortstop for Eunice. Been to the plate twice. He's walked twice. And so we'll see how both Justin Medlin and these LSU Eunice hitters handle the third time through. It'll be curious to see. We get to the middle of bottom of the order for the Indians in the 6th. There goes the runner, pitches down, throw down to second base, in time, and Rivertown gunned down by Austin Powell, a terrific throw. Town now 18 of 24 on the year. And LSU Eunice just 1 for 4 in stolen base attempts in the Region 23 tournament. Two down, and now this is a high fly ball into left field. Siddell under it and makes the catch. And what could have been something brewing for LSU Eunice turns into a runner caught stealing and a lazy fly ball by Keller to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Through 5, it's 2-1 ICC on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford.
Leading it off for the top of the 6th will be LeBryant Siddell. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Indians. Siddell, Medlin, and Coker. So starting to get third time through for this portion of the lineup. And Sheridan begins with a pitch in the zone. Nothing in one. Sedell 1 for 2, RBI single in the first. The ground out his last time to the plate. As that pitch misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. "64 hits in 81 2/3 innings for Sheridan this year. He's been hit 4 times tonight. Sonic of Fulton ICC softball score from down at Poplarville. Indians lead it 8-1 over Colin in the bottom of the 4th. Got to win that one to stay alive and play tomorrow. Dropped a heartbreaker to LSU Eunice 5-2 in 9 innings earlier today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, good pitch, and a good job by Sedell. I'm not sure how in the world he was able to foul that off, but he got the bat out there and sent it into foul territory to hang in there. Sedell going to play his next level baseball at Mississippi College in Clinton, and he wears that one on a pitch up and in. A leadoff runner again for the Indians. This time it'll be Sedell at first. But Sheridan hasn't been quite as sharp as the numbers indicate, and quite as sharp as he's been all year. First hit batter of the night issued by Sheridan. Second free pass, and it'll bring up Justin Medlin. Medlin 1 for 2, grounded into a 6-4-3 double play, and then had the leadoff double in the last inning. And pops that one right back to the screen. No balls and a strike. Winner of this one will play Pearl River tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. Loser of this one's got to make the quick turnaround to play at noon. And they'll meet Mississippi Gulf Coast. Fastball away for ball 1. Indians don't steal nearly as much as the Bengals, just 58 stolen bases in 68 attempts, a really good number. And Sedell just 4 for 5. Jackson Lancaster 16 for 19. He leads the team. Lane Domino is second. He's 12 for 13. Other than that, nobody else has more than 7. That's Kyle Krieger. And that pitch in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Medlin. Indians among the top 10 in the country in sacrifice hits, but not going to do it with Justin Medlin at the plate. He rolls this one third base side. McDonald scoops, throws to first, in time to get Medlin. Bang, bang play over there at first base. That was a slow roller up the third baseline, and McDonald did a great job to glove it, but a terrific job by Slate Fuller to pick that one. If it gets by him, Sedell's easily at third, and with all the room here down the line, wouldn't have surprised if Sedell had come all the way around. So Medlin out at first base on a bang-bang play, but a productive at-bat as he does advance Sedell into scoring position, and we'll see the shortstop, Brett Coker. Freshman shortstop 0 for 2 tonight. Couple of flyouts to center and to right. And looks at a beautiful sweeping breaking ball in there for a called strike. Coker, 359 on the year, 31 runs batted in. Fastball just misses on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball again. In there for a called strike. A delayed call by the home plate umpire, and Coach Collier having some words for the home plate umpire from the third base batter's box. That was a tad high. Good pitch, but I think just the lack of conviction from the home plate umpire, almost like he had to think about it and just went with something. And so now Coker's got a battle as Coach Collier's getting his money's worth down there in the third base batter's box. The 1-2, and Coker stays alive as he fouls that one back to the net. To the third base batter's box, third base coach's box. Indians trying to get a hit with a runner in scoring position. Had leadoff doubles in the last 2 innings and couldn't advance the runner home. They've got LeBryant Siddell at second base with 1 down. Brett Coker in the hole, though, 1 and 2. Outside, 2-2. Good job there by the freshman shortstop. Coker, 21 walks this year, 16 strikeouts. So a pretty good eye. Only 16 Ks in 144 at-bats. Really good. And he chops that one foul to stay alive. Austin Powell, the catcher, on deck. Big gap in left center field. Rivertown, the center fielder, pulled a little more towards the right center field gap. McDonald, the left fielder, a little bit more towards the line than normal. Fastball, left side, through for a base hit. McDonald will glove it and throw it back in. They'll hold Siddell at third base. It's a single for Coker, 5th hit off of Sheridan, and the Indians have runners at the corners. Austin Powell, the catcher, to the plate. Coker now 2 for 6 in the region tournament. Had an RBI single last night. Austin Powell 0 for 2, grounded back to Sheridan in his first time up. Grounded out to Evan Keller at short his last time up. And we'll see a breaking ball that perhaps stays high for ball 1. Looks a lot like the pitch he called strike 2 on Coker. So Sheridan continues to pitch with runners on base. For the 3rd straight inning, he'll have a runner in scoring position. Indians have been unable so far to get one home. That will change now. A deep fly ball, right center field. Powell, did he get enough? No. Tristan Welch caught it at the warning track. Siddell will come home. It's a sacrifice fly, and the Indians lead it 3-1. '22nd RBI of the year for Powell. And the Indians finally come up in the clutch with a runner in scoring position. 2 away now in the 6th. And that will make way for Lane Domino, the right fielder. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-up. As Coker stays at first, he'll take off. Back up the middle, Vaz across his body in time. What a terrific play by Javier Vaz on a ball hit right back up the middle to throw out Domino, a speedy Domino coming down the first base line. But the Indians do get a run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. 3-1 ICC to the bottom of the 6th we go on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the Bengals here in the bottom of the 6th as they try to solve the puzzle that is Justin Medlin. Only 2 hits for the Bengals up to this point. One of the more talented and dangerous lineups in the country. 338 they hit as a team. 49-6 on the season, and the number 1 team in the country. They're trailing to the number 2 team in the country, ICC, 3-1. Of course, in the region tournament, the Indians are the 1 seed, and LSU Eunice the 3. First pitch of the inning is upstairs for ball 1. Jarrett McDonald 0 for 2. A fly out and a strikeout. 1 of 8 tonight, recorded by Justin Medlin. Line drive into left field. Siddell is there over his head and will roll to the wall. McDonald will head into second base with a leadoff double. And LeBryant Siddell, well, I thought for a second there it was just going to come right back to him, and it appears that he may have overrun it as it went right over his outstretched glove. It's the 15th double of the season for McDonald, good for second on the team. And now Justin Medlin will pitch with a runner in scoring position and have to navigate through this lineup. So that will bring up Tristan Welch. And we'll see if Eunice can get a run to get back in it. Medlin trying to bear down would be huge to get out of this jam without giving up anything, as he gets a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Tristan Welch. Update from the ICC softball team brought to you by the Sonic of Fulton. Now 10-1 ICC on top. Had to win that game to stay alive, and they'll do that. They'll play tomorrow. Still have a chance to get to the World Series, even after suffering a heartbreaking loss to LSU Eunice earlier in the day. Another swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the glove of Austin Powell on that slider, and it's 0-2 to Welch. Through 4 complete, now 11-1 for the Indians. Your Sonic of Fulton update, and there's a strikeout looking on a beautiful breaking ball over the heart of the plate. Tristan Welch goes down looking. Second time he's been K'd tonight. 9th Renaissance Bank strikeout for Justin Medlin. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. And big strikeout there to keep McDonald at second base. And a breaking ball over against Jack Merrifield on a swing and a miss. Merrifield 0 for 2, one of the strikeout victims. Also popped out to Russell Bunch in foul territory. So far, the story of the game has really been both teams not being able to get runners in when they've had them on base, although that one gets by Powell, and that will move McDonald down to third base, so 90 feet away from cutting the lead in half. Three hits off of Justin Medlin for LSU Eunice. This is the third time through the lineup for the middle part of the order. Nick Bellina, the DH, on deck. He's got one of those 3 hits. Infield not playing in up the middle. A swing and a miss. And Merrifield way out in front of that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 378 hitter. He struck out 17 times on the season. Boy, a big one here for Medlin if he can get it. The 1-2. Good job by Austin Powell to block that one up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Medlin's thinking strikeout right here. Merrifield just trying to compete in the at-bat now. Something up the middle to the right side to score McDonald. 2 balls and 2 strikes, Jack Merrifield. And we'll do it again as that one is fouled back to the screen. Medlin came in 57 strikeouts and 55 and a third. He's now got 66 on the season. Make it 67, the 10th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC, and holy cow, Justin Medlin doing some terrific pitching. 2 down in the inning and now needs 1 good pitch to get out of this unscathed against a scary, scary lineup. As Merrifield goes down for the 2nd time tonight, it'll be Nick Bellina, the designated hitter, walk and a single. So he's one guy that's had success against Medlin tonight. Swing and a miss, and Medlin still has complete command of that slider, just devastating to the righties. And we'll have time called as Molina will have a conversation with his third base coach. And we've seen ICC waste a couple of leadoff doubles. Indians hoping to turn the favor and have McDonald and LSU Eunice waste that leadoff double. 10 strikeouts on the night for Justin Medlin. This is not a lineup. I mean, they've had 1,617 at-bats this year. They've only struck out 331 times. And they got 10 tonight. Nick Bellina, 1 for 4 last night or yesterday. So he's 2 for 5 officially in the region tournament. As that pitch stays upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. You can see everybody in your screen. So obviously down the lines, left and right field, a lot of room there. ICC trying to bunch the gap just a little bit, although still more room in right center field gap than left center field. The 1-1, breaking ball, sweeps back in there for strike 2. And now Medlin ahead of the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes, and a chance to get out of this without giving up anything. Double to left field by Jarrett McDonald to lead off the inning. He got to third on a pass ball, and that's been it. The 1-2 pitch, lifted right side. Is that going to bloop in? Yes, it will, and right in front of Lane Domino. Jarrett McDonald is going to score. A 2-out RBI single for Nick Bellina, and it's 3-2. Boy, tough to take there if you're Medlin. All the strikeouts, ahead in the count 1-2. If that's a wooden bat, it probably shatters all over the place. But a good piece of hitting by Bellina just to get some contact on it and serve it into right field, and it bounces right in front of Lane Domino. And now makes Bellina the tying run over there at first base. 54th RBI of the year. 3 for 6 in the region tournament now is Bellina. And Medlin now just trying to get out of this without giving up anything else. And they appeal down to first base and say Slate Fuller didn't go. Boy, I don't know about that. Maybe the Bengals got a break there. 2 balls and no strikes to Slate Fuller, the first baseman. 0 for 2, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play and struck out looking. And Medlin pumps a strike in there on the outside corner, 2-1. 4 hits off of Medlin now. Bellina's got half of them. Medlin trying to make it through 6 innings here. Swing and a miss, elevates the fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 10 strikeouts on the night for Justin Medlin. There goes the runner. Pitch in the dirt. And Molina's going to make it down to second base. Second stolen base of the night for the Bengals. And Molina now 18 for 20 on the season. 181 stolen bases on the year for LSU Eunice, and they've got a runner in scoring position. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Bengals' first baseman. And he will spoil that pitch down the right field line, foul. Really good at bat here by Slate Fuller. Terrific job by Nick Molina. A 1-2 pitch. Just serve it out there into right field. It took about 2 bounces in front of Lane Domino to get McDonald home. Now he steals second, presents himself as a runner in scoring position, but that won't matter. Justin Medlin gets Fuller to strike out looking. 11 Renaissance Bank strikeouts tonight for Justin Medlin. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. After 6, it's ICC 3, LSU Eunice 2 on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar. Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Top of the 7th we go. 3-2 Indians on top in this number 1 versus 2 national matchup. For the region tournament purposes, ICC number 1, LSU Eunice number 4, which is just crazy to think about. The Bengals come in 49-6 overall. Itawamba 46-1, but nationally, number 1 versus number 2 in the country. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Indians. Bunch, Palmer, and Krieger to face Andrew Sheridan. First pitch of the inning is a grounder to Evan Keller, and he will make the throw over in time to retire Bunch. So 1 pitch went out here in the 7th as Bunch is retired 6-3. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Hayden Palmer. Kylan Carter, redshirt freshman, I should say, 6 foot 195 from Houston, Mississippi, Houston High School. His first pitch grounded right back to Sheridan. 2 pitches, 2 outs, and just what Sheridan needed after some of the laboring he's done the last couple of innings. Top of the order we go. Kyle Krieger will lead things off. Trying to get something started here in the 7th inning as Andrew Sheridan gets a swing and a miss, working extremely quickly. Trying to get back into the dugout. Fastball just misses outside for ball 1. Krieger 1 for 3 tonight, reached on an error on the first pitch of the game, has a double, and also flew out to center field. He scored the game's first run in the top of the 1st inning. Has also started a 4-6-3 double play. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 2-1. Krieger 2 for 8 in the tournament. Breaking ball just does stay alive and fouls that one off. And boy, Sheridan really feels like he's in a rhythm now with how quickly he's working. He's pitched more than 87 innings this year after what he's done tonight. Ground ball left side to Keller. He'll glove it, throw across in time to get Krieger. And a 1-2-3 inning for Sheridan and the Bengals. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. It's time to stretch here in Fulton. Indians lead at 3-2. You're watching it on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
Bottom of the seventh, 3-2 your score. ICC on top. Justin Medlin out. The season high 11 strikeouts tonight for Medlin. On the season, he now has 68 in 61 and a third innings, and is doing it against probably the best lineup in the country. Eunice comes in hitting .338. They've hit 115 doubles on the year. They've stolen 179 bases, all that coming into tonight. And he has baffled a lot of hitters. They've only gotten 4 hits off of him. Nick Molina has 2 of them. Rivertown got a leadoff double to start things. So Medlin's done a good job pitching around some traffic on the base paths. He does have 4 walks he's issued. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Bengals in the 7th. Austin Kirkpatrick, the catcher, will lead it off. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts swinging. And Medlin almost hit us back here. Thank goodness for the net. 2 balls and no strikes. And that net doesn't have quite the give we'd like back here. But we've been safe so far. So we'll see if Medlin can battle back in the count. Downstairs, 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. Kirkpatrick has drawn 22 walks this year. Won't be 23 on that pitch as Medlin gets it in there. 3 balls and 1 strike. LSU Eunice fans not pleased with that. Starting to get incredibly tight here in Fulton. Pitch low for ball 4. Kirkpatrick will take his base. First time he's reached. 5th walk of the night issued by Medlin. And a leadoff runner aboard for the Bengals, and that will draw a meeting to the mound by Coach Collier. We saw Jackson Lancaster last night. We might see Kyle Krieger tonight. I don't know that we'll see Jackson. Maybe you might get an inning out of him. That's really figuring conservatively. I would imagine it'll be Krieger between the 2 of them. But Medlin has been terrific so far tonight. No activity in that ICC bullpen that I can see from here. Coach Collier certainly taking his time out there. Is going to force the home plate umpire to come to the mound. So Medlin will stay in. And we'll see the number 9 hitter, Javier Vaz, to the plate. Vaz, a walk and a strikeout looking. 357 hitter, only 15 strikeouts now in 156 at-bats. Vaz 1 for 3 in the tournament. Has a double, a sac bunt, and a walk tonight. Also gunned down. He's 23 of 30 now in stolen base attempts. First pitch swinging, chops it foul, and may have fouled it off his foot, so he will try to walk around and get some feeling back in his lower legs and maybe his feet. We've seen that happen a lot today. Pitchers aren't afraid to pitch inside so much in this tournament. Of course, you have all these ranked teams. LSU Eunice is 1, ICC's 2. Jones and Pearl River 4 and 6. Northwest at number 9. Gulf Coast was receiving votes, and they're still in the tournament. Jones and Northwest have already been eliminated. The 0-1 to Vaz. He's going to square to bunt. Good one out in front. Powell will glove it, throw down to first base in time to get Javier Vaz. Sacrifice bunt successful, his second of the tournament, and that will move Kirkpatrick into scoring position at second base. To the top of the order for LSU Eunice, Rivertown to the plate. He'll see Medlin for the 4th time this evening. Both pitchers have done a terrific job keeping runners in scoring position from coming around home plate. Medlin will have to do it again here. Town 1 for 2. Got a double to lead off the bottom of the first. Then struck out his last time up, was hit by a pitch and caught stealing. We'll check myself on Vaz. He stole a base. It was Town that was thrown out. So Vaz on the year is 24 of 30. Rivertown 18 of 24. Lefty on lefty. And he starts him with a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Town, 2 hits in the tournament so far. Bunch playing in at the grass at third base. As that pitch is away for ball 1. Jackson Lancaster incredibly deep out there in center field. Kirkpatrick, the catcher, not the speediest, but he does have 8 stolen bases. In fact, he's 8 for 8, so he's got maybe better speed than most catchers. The 1-1 away for ball 2. Bottom of the 7th, winner's bracket game between ICC and LSU Eunice. The winner will play tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. They'll play Pearl River, who's also 2-0. Loser will play at noon to stay in the tournament. Fastball is high for ball 3. So now 3-1. And Rivertown with his .336 average in control of this at bat. 45 walks he's drawn, only 22 strikeouts, and 152 at bats coming in. Does have a K tonight. The 3-1 high for ball 4. That's the 6th walk issued by Medlin tonight, 2nd in the inning. And now 1st and 2nd, only 1 down again for the Bengals. Keller 0 for 1, couple of walks, and flew out to LeBryant Siddell, and that's going to be it, as Coach Collier will make his 2nd mound visit in the bottom of the 7th inning. And it looks like we might end up seeing Kyle Krieger, the second baseman, come in and take the mound as he's taking off some of that tape that he wears. I would imagine he's going to be getting the ball here. Medlin pitched extremely well tonight. A little disappointed for him that he gives up those 6 walks and will leave with runners at first and second and only 1 out here in the 7th. But he was outstanding tonight, a season-high 11 strikeouts, and I would imagine he will go from the mound to first base and probably replace Kylan Carter, who was the first baseman, as Medlin will leave to a standing ovation. 6 1/3, 2 runs, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts. Can't close the book on him just yet, and he's responsible for both runners on base, and it will be Kyle Krieger who will take the mound for the Indians. The numbers on Kyle this year: a sophomore making his 21st appearance. He's 5-2 on the season with 4 saves, which leads the team. 30 2/3 innings pitched, 32 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned, 9 walks, 25 strikeouts, a 2.64 ERA. And we'll see who the Indians will put in at second base, as Medlin will go from the mound to first. And Krieger will go from second to the mound. Biggest moment in this ball game so far, first and second with 1 out. A 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Indians have led the entire time, got off to a good start. 1-0 in the first. Eunice responded with a run in the bottom of the first. Indians got an RBI ground out by Jackson Lancaster in the third to take a 2-1 lead, and then got a sacrifice fly in the 6th inning to take a 3-1 lead. The Bengals responded with a run by Nick Bellina, a 1-2 pitch that he blooped into right field with 2 outs in the inning for a base hit. And that's where we are now, 3-2, first and second with 1 out. It'll be Braden Ellis, the sophomore from Saltillo, who will play second base now in place of Krieger. And Kyle will face Evan Keller, shortstop, hitting .400 on the season. Average will dip a tad below that because he's 0 for 1. On base percentage at .537. That'll go up because he's been on base twice. And he swings at the first offering, a breaking ball. And a good one there by Krieger, 0-1. Keller 3 for 5 in the region tournament. And sends a high fly ball to center field. Jackson Lancaster will come in, settle under it, make the catch, and keep both runners where they are. That's a huge, huge out recorded by Krieger and the Indians, 2 away in the 7th. Jarrett McDonald now to the plate. McDonald 0 for 2. It was his error that allowed Krieger to come around and score essentially in the top of the first. A line out, a strikeout, a double, but was really frustrated with just the first pitch of the game, a lazy fly ball, and he just simply dropped it. But he did get on base, and he scored in the 6th inning, and that pitch inside for ball 2, 2-0. Krieger wanted that one desperately, didn't get it. Got to be careful here. McDonald hits .377. The 2-0 outside does catch the strike zone. 2 balls and 1 strike, and I think even some of the ICC fans are a little surprised to get that call. And some late movement into that right-handed batter's box. The 2-1. Breaking ball, beautifully done by Kyle Krieger. That catches the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. McDonald did like it. That one was definitely in the strike zone. And Krieger A strike away from getting out of this with the Indians on top. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Kyle Krieger picks up the 12th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the night for the Indians. And ICC leads it 3-2 through 7 complete as LSU Eunice leaves them at first and second with only one down. Going to the top of the 8th. It's 3-2 ICC on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Welcome back as we move to the top of the 8th inning. A nail biter, and we expected nothing less. Indians on top 3-2. The number 2 team in the country leads the number 1 team in the country, but it's the number 1 team in the region leading the number 4 team in the region. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Indians to face Andrew Sheridan, Jackson Lancaster, LeBryant Siddell, and Justin Medlin, who was fantastic. You can close the book on him now. 6 1/3, 2 runs, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts against the lineup that hits .338. And has everybody in the lineup hitting well over 300 except one batter. And he was outstanding, a season-high 11 strikeouts. Lancaster lines it down the left field line. He's going to turn this one into a double. Jackson Lancaster with his 12th double of the season. And the Indians, for the 3rd time tonight, have a lead-off double against Andrew Sheridan. 6th hit of the night. 4 have been doubles. Double by Krieger, double by Lancaster, double by Medlin, double by Bunch. Only 2 singles are by LeBryant Siddell, who drove in Kyle Krieger in the top of the 1st, and Brett Coker. Indians are going to try to square around a bunt, and that will fall harmlessly in front of the LSU Eunice bench. LeBryant Siddell to the plate. LeBryant 1 for 2, RBI single and a ground out. He was hit by pitches last time up. Indians in the top 10 of the country in sacrifice bunt attempts. So not a surprise you drop it down, even though it's your 3-hole hitter. Trying to just get an insurance run late. With Eunice having 6 outs. Fastball, called strike on the outside corner. Siddell didn't like it. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, the Indians just simply cannot waste another leadoff double. They've already done it twice. Medlin's double and Bunch's double. The 0-2, line drive, base hit into left field. Lancaster's going to hit the bag at 3rd. He's going to come around to score. It's an RBI single for LeBryant Siddell, and ICC leads it 4-2. Second RBI single of the night. Siddell's got 28 RBIs. It's the 4th run off of Sheridan, the 7th hit. And this time the Indians take advantage of the leadoff double, and for the first time tonight we'll see a meeting on the mound with Andrew Sheridan. 12-1 on the year, a 1.65 ERA, and he is done for the night. 7+. He gives up 4 runs, 3 earned. Can't close the book on him yet. Siddell belongs to him at first base. And the Indians, with a great start to the 8th inning here, they need all the insurance runs they can get. Insurance runs brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, and ICC looking for a whole bunch of them. We'll see Tyler Booth, number 13, in for LSU Eunice. Redshirt sophomore, 6 foot, 190 pounds. At Lake Charles, Louisiana, Barbe High School, and then transferred from Southeast Louisiana. Barbe High School, one of the better high school baseball schools in the whole country. And he will inherit LeBryant Siddell at first base, nobody down. And the numbers on Tyler Booth, making his 12th appearance of the year, 4-1 on the season. He's thrown 1 complete game, 43 innings pitched, 35 hits, 23 runs, 20 earned, 23 walks, 51 strikeouts, averaging 10 strikeouts per 9. He's given up 3 home runs on the year and has a 4.19 ERA. He's facing the heart of the lineup: Justin Medlin, Brett Coker, and then Austin Powell, a big power-hitting catcher towards the bottom of that. Left-hander. And the Indians already 1 run in on 2 hits. Justin Medlin may not necessarily be your typical sacrifice bunt candidate, but as the stats bear out, Coach Collier will bunt just about anybody in that lineup. And so it wouldn't surprise me one bit if Medlin drops a bunt down to get to Siddell in scoring position. Of course, the other thing, too, is Coker and Powell, both really good hitters. I mean, Coker hits .359, and then Powell, coming into tonight, hitting .349. So if there's an argument to do it, it's that you'd get 2 chances to get a run home with 2 guys that hit .349 and .359. But we'll see if Coach Collier elects to drop the bunt down. If you're thinking about a stolen base, Siddell 4 for 5 on the year, so not really a candidate to do that. Left on left here, and they'll check over to first base. Medlin didn't drop the bat. 1 for 3 on the night, grounded into a double play his first time up. Got a double, was left stranded, and then grounded out to third base. He will square around this time and takes the pitch for a called strike on the outside corner. Medlin last night 1 for 4 with a single, so 2 hits for him in the tournament. He'll throw over again. And Siddell fell down basically over there at the bag, and fortunately just kind of stayed on it the entire time. 0-1, Medlin gonna bunt and fouled as he tried to get it right out in front of the plate. And now he's in a hole 0-2, and you would imagine the Indians will take off the bunt and let Medlin swing away. There won't be another left-handed batter in the lineup until you get all the way back around to Jackson Lancaster. So, don't know, perhaps maybe Booth is in here just to face Medlin. Chopped right side, through for a base hit into right field. Siddell will stop at second base. Second hit of the night from Medlin. It comes on an 0-2 pitch, 8th hit off of LSU Eunice pitching. And the Indians have first and second, still nobody out in the inning.
Number 13,
will be Brett Coker, the freshman right-hander, the shortstop. Coker 1 for 3 on the night, couple of flyouts and a single. And he'll be no doubt a bunt candidate. And both Merrifield and Fuller, the third baseman and first baseman respectively, in on the grass at this point. You can see them there on your screen. They are certainly expecting Brett Coker to drop the bunt down. Coker will square. Takes the first pitch downstairs. Well, the Indians already 1 run in, trying to get some more insurance runs. Insurance runs brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Indians have doubled up the Bengals in the hit category and the run category. Coker going to square around a bunt. It's a good one. Right to Fuller. Thought about throwing it to third. Will take the sure out with Vaz covering at first. And Brett Coker does his job. A terrific bunt. Moves 2 runners into scoring position. Just 1 out in the inning. And we've seen some really quality at-bats tonight from the Indians. That one as good as it gets. And now Austin Powell 0 for 2 on the night. Couple of ground outs, but he did have a sacrifice fly his last time up. 22nd RBI of the year. 349 average. Eunice brings the infield in. And the first pitch is high for ball 1. So Booth going to face all these right-handed hitters. Thought maybe brought in to face Mellon for left on left, they'd go somebody else, but Coach Jeff Willis has a lot of confidence that Booth can shut it down. Slider inside for ball 2. Austin Powell, Star City, Arkansas, 6 foot, 195, committed to play next year at Ole Miss. 1 for 4 last night. 2 RBI single. Could use one here again, but he may get himself a free pass to first base as Booth has missed with 3 consecutive. And at this point, you might as well just go ahead and walk him to load the bases. Give yourself a double play to get out of it, force out at home. They're going to say it's 2-1. Yeah, okay, scoreboard had it wrong. It was 3-0. So Powell does get to first base, so they do walk him, but not intentionally. And now the bases are loaded for the right fielder, Lane Domino, and that may be it for Booth. It will be. Coach Willis not wasting any time whatsoever. So Booth comes in, gets it out on a sacrifice, but that's about it. Gives up a base hit to Medlin and a walk there to Powell. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. Top of the 8th, 4-2 Indians on LetsGoICCTV.com.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th, your score. ICC on top. Runners at second and third. Just one out in the inning. New pitcher for LSU Eunice, number 25, Jacob Hammond. Freshman right-hander, 6'3", 236 out of Monroe, Louisiana. Pretty good numbers on the year. Making his 18th appearance, he's 1-0. 18 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned, 11 walks, 24 strikeouts, a 2.89 ERA. So Tyler Booth, not necessarily as effective as LSU Eunice would like. And Hammond's going to inherit a bases-loaded, one-out situation. LeBryant Siddell at third, Justin Medlin at second, Austin Powell at first. It'll be Lane Domino batting in the 7th spot. 0 for 3 on the night, a strikeout, a pop-out, and a ground-out. Domino coming in hitting .321 with a .408 on-base percentage, 3 home runs, 28 runs batted in, and he was hit on the first pitch. Hammond trying to get a fastball inside. Domino takes it, and it's 5-2 Indians. Easiest RBI Domino will get in his life, his 29th of the season. So that will bring up Russell Bunch now. 2 runs for ICC in the inning. And a chance for the Indians to blow it open here. Bunch, 1 for 3 on the night. Couple of ground outs, but does have a double. Unfortunately, he was left stranded. The Indians got a leadoff double in the 4th by Medlin, leadoff double by Bunch in the 5th. Neither could score, but Indians are making up for it late. Fastball upstairs for ball 1. Biggest at bat of the night, and certainly for LSU Eunice. They desperately need to get out of this, limiting the damage and give themselves a chance. They'll have 6 outs left. They are the home team on the scoreboard tonight. The 1-0, swing and a miss. The fastball right by him. Looks like he did take a little off of that. Bunch coming into tonight hitting .308. Has played his best baseball the last 3 weeks of the season, no question about it. Got 2 hits in the region tournament. Swing and a miss on that fastball. Had some late movement in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Indians' third baseman. Bunch 1 for 4 with a double last night. So 2 for 7 in the tournament. Hammond looking for the strikeout. And he'll get it. Just blows a fastball right by Russell Bunch. And that's a huge strikeout for the Bengals. 2 away here in the inning. So that will bring up Braden Ellis, who's now playing second base for the Indians. Ellis on the year, a .282 hitter, no home runs, 8 runs batted in, a .429 on base percentage. And he swings and misses at that fastball down the middle. And Hammond not wasting any time after he hit Domino with the first pitch. Nothing but fastballs right down the middle. Got Bunch 3 times. Got Ellis there. Fastball again. A swing and a miss on the inside corner. And Ellis knows he's going to get a fastball here. Hammond trying to keep it where it is. Indians with 2 runs in the inning. The bases are loaded, 2 down. The 0-2, downstairs, 1-2. Ellis has struck out 12 times in his 39 plate appearances. Has drawn 8 walks, though. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Got back-to-back strikeouts, and that will end the inning, but not before the Indians pick up 2 runs and make it 5-2 going to the bottom of the 8th inning. You're watching Indians baseball on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Bottom of the 8th, ICC leads at 5-2. Kyle Krieger will remain in the contest, and he will face 4, 5, and 6 for LSU Eunice. Tristan Welch, Jack Merrifield, and Nick Bellina. Indians picked up a couple of runs in that inning. Insurance runs brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Both teams 1-0 in the tournament. Winner will play at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Loser will play at noon in elimination game. Number 1 LSU Eunice, number 2 ICC. Those are the national rankings. The tournament rankings, ICC number 1, LSU Eunice number 4. Krieger will face Tristan Welch, and the first pitch is lined into right center field for a base hit. That was stroked out there on a breaking ball that Krieger left up. 5th hit of the night off Indian pitching. First hit for Welch, and a leadoff runner for the Bengals. You know, they're not going to go quietly. Too proud a program, and certainly too talented. 338 team average. And now we'll see the third baseman, Jack Merrifield, 0 for 3 on the night. Couple of strikeouts and a pop out to Russell Bunch in foul territory. Merrifield hitting .378 on the year. Fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Tristan Welch, 22 of 28 in stolen bases. May not necessarily steal, but obviously he's got a ton of speed. If a ball gets in the gap, could be 2. To second for 1. To first base in time. 6, 4, 3. Coker to Ellis to Medlin. Little Caesars double play. ICC fans, don't forget the fastest pizza in Fulton just got faster thanks to the new Little Caesars app. Just download the app, set up your profile, and you can do everything else from special ordering your favorite pizza to paying from the convenience from your phone. Second double play the Indians have turned tonight. None bigger than that one. And now 2 away for the designated hitter, Nick Bellina. 2 for 2 on the night, a walk, 2 singles. Last one, an RBI single in the bottom of the 6th. That made it a 3-2 game at that point. And that ball was hit pretty hard by Merrifield. Fortunately for the Indians, right to Coker. As that pitch in there for a called strike. Backhanded it, and then made a good throw over there to Braden Ellis, filling in at second base for Kyle Krieger. And then the throw, certainly not perfect, but Medlin did everything he could to catch it, stay on the bag. And just a huge double play turn by Itawamba. Tough guy to get out here, Bellina. 3 for 6 in the tournament. Swing and a miss on a beautiful changeup. That's some late downward movement. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the number 6 hitter in the lineup for LSU Eunice. Bellina, 6 home runs, 53 RBIs coming into tonight. Now 54 on the year, hitting .343. The 1-2 And that one way upstairs. Krieger will deliver the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, high fly ball to center field. Jackson Lancaster is there, under it, makes the catch for out number 3, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. 8 complete in Fulton. ICC leads at 5-2 on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Top of the 9th we go. Itawamba leads at 5-2. They'll have the top of the order up to the plate, trying to get some insurance runs. Insurance runs brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. New pitcher in for LSU Eunice. It'll be the freshman right-hander Jerry Couch, number 29, 5'10", 180, from Bossier City, Louisiana, Airline High School. First pitch is in there to Krieger, and Rivertown going to haul it in the right center field gap. That was scorched, but Rivertown able to move over and record the out. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. The numbers on Couch, making his 15th appearance. He's 2-1 on the season. He has one save, 22 and a third innings pitched, 19 hits, 13 runs, 11 earned, 10 walks, 23 strikeouts. 4.43 ERA. He has given up a home run this year. And we'll hear it from this ICC crowd after hitting the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes to Jackson Lancaster. And he'll swing and miss through that one. Lancaster, RBI ground out tonight. Also a double his last time up. So 1 for 4. Picked up his 46th RBI. And they'll appeal to third base and say that Lancaster checked his swing. 2-1. Line drive, right center field gap. Town's not going to get this one. It will one-hop the wall. Lancaster's thinking 3. He's going to try it. Here comes the throw. He's in there sliding. Jackson Lancaster with his 4th triple of the year and is 90 feet away from making it a 4-run game. His 2nd hit of the night after having a dream night last night. That ball was scorched in the right center field gap, and the future Missouri Tiger displayed the wheels there. The throw, even if it were a good one, I'm not sure it gets Lancaster, and that one perfectly placed in that right center field gap, and now the Indians have a chance to pick up a huge run and give themselves a grand slam lead with LSU Eunice down to its last 3 outs. LeBryant Siddell to the plate. 2 for 3 tonight. 2 RBIs. Also hit by a pitch. Siddell hitting over 300. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Siddell with a single back up the middle. His first at bat, a line drive into left center field gap his last time up. And shoots this one down the right field line foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield in, trying to cut down Lancaster at the plate. Couch looking for the strikeout. The 1-2, swing and a miss, he got it. Siddell chased a slider low and away. Really good pitch by Jerry Couch. And a big strikeout there. First time Siddell has been K'd tonight. 2 away in the inning, and now we'll see if Justin Medlin can get a big 2-out hit. Give the Indians a little more insurance. 9 hits for ICC tonight off of LSU Eunice pitching. Medlin 2 for 4, a double and a single. As he takes that pitch inside for for strike 1. Grounded it to a double play his first time up. Also has a ground out to Merrifield at third base. But did get the single the last time to the plate. And takes that breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 2. He's also in line to get the win. He went 6 1/3 tonight, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, a season high as well. The 0-2 coming from Couch. Ground ball right side. Vaz is there. Will glove it. Will throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. So Jackson Lancaster gets a 1-out triple, but the Indians can't move him around. ICC with a 3-run lead. Eunice down to their last 3 outs. We're back after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
Top of the 9th we go. ICC needs 3 outs to move into the winner's bracket game to take on Pearl River, also 2-0 tomorrow afternoon. LSU Eunice would play at noon if they lose it. 3 outs away. Bengals need 3 runs to tie, 4 to win it. LSU Eunice, the home team, on the scoreboard, and they'll face Kyle Krieger, who came in the 7th inning. First pitch downstairs, it'll be Slate Fuller, Austin Kirkpatrick, Javier Vaz, 7, 8, and 9. Pitch in there for a called strike to even things, 1-1. Fuller on the night, 0 for 3, grounded into a double play, and then 2 strikeouts looking. Downstairs, called strike 2. Boy, awfully borderline. Indians get a break there. Fuller didn't like that one bit. That was tough to take there if you're Eunice. Fuller 0 for 6 on the tournament. And that one up and in. He's got 4 strikeouts. But a good hitter all year long. 345 average, 4 home runs, 26 runs batted in. The 2-2 in the dirt, now 3-2. And Krieger can ill afford the leadoff walk. Indians had a chance to get an extra run in the top of the 9th, but couldn't do it. We'll see if 3 runs is enough. The payoff pitch. And he didn't go. Pitch is out of the zone. Krieger desperately wanted it. And it'll be a leadoff walk for Slate Fuller. And that's what LSU Eunice needs, is a base runner. So Kirkpatrick 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts. He drew a walk his last time up. And fastball up and in for ball 1. Kirkpatrick, redshirt sophomore, Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. Had a grand slam in yesterday's game against Northwest. Gave the Bengals the lead. They did not relinquish. He's 1 for 6 in the tournament, but that's a pretty big one. Krieger gets a fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1. Indians have turned 2 double plays tonight. Boy, number 3 would be huge if they can get it here. They'll check on Fuller over there at first. 5 for 6 in stolen bases this year. So not really going to be running here. Obviously not going 2 down 3. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. A foul tip held on to by Austin Powell. That had some really wicked movement. Kirkpatrick down in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball downstairs. Good take by Kirkpatrick. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Krieger on the year. 2.64 ERA. Trying to get his 5th save. And there's a good start. Elevates the fastball. A swing and a miss. And Kirkpatrick down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. 13 strikeouts by Indians pitching, 11 by Justin Medlin, the starter. And now Javier Vaz, the number 9 hitter, will step to the dish, the second baseman. Walked his first time up, struck out looking, and then had a sacrifice bunt his last time, and he'll take that first pitch in there for strike 1. Vaz, a .357 hitter, 37 RBIs on the season. 1 for 2 with a double and a sac bunt last night. So 1 for 3 in the tournament. He takes that one down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Be stay tuned for our Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll have the Sonic and Fulton star of the game, as well as the Little Caesar stats. As this one floats outside. 2 balls and a strike. Indians trying to finish the deal here. LSU Eunice needs 3 runs to tie it, 4 to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-1. Outside ball 3, 3-1. And now in danger of bringing the tying run to the plate. Lineup will flip to the top of the order. Rivertown, the center fielder, on deck. He would be followed by Evan Keller. Krieger needs to put one in the strike zone here. The 3-1. He does. It's shot down the left field line. Will it hang up? Will it hang up? Siddell overruns it. The ball did stay in. I thought off the bat there was no chance, but it just hung up there. And Siddell overran it. Also, that slope, even though you play on it every single day, left field down there, that could be tough too. So a break for the Bengals as Siddell just hustled his tail off down there, slightly overran it. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner not going, and popped up left side. Coker out, Siddell in. It'll be Coker who will settle under it and make the catch for out number 2, and a gigantic out recorded there as Vaz goes down. Kirkpatrick has to stay at first, or excuse me, I should say Fuller has to stay at first, and the Indians an out away from winning this one and finding themselves a game with Pearl River tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 for the right to play in the championship. Rivertown, top of the order. Swing and a miss for strike one. Town a double to lead off the game, then a strikeout, was hit by a pitch, and then walked. So 1 for 2. Been on base 3 times tonight. He was also caught stealing. Fastball at the knees for strike 2, and now the Indians a strike away from knocking off number 1 LSU Eunice. This big crowd comes to its feet, trying to do it here, and Town spoils it and fouls it left side. Oh, Kyle Krieger trying to pick up his 5th save of the year. Give Justin Medlin another win after a splendid performance. The 0-2, and that one high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Everybody here ready to explode. Should ICC end up finishing the deal? One ball, 2 strikes to Rivertown. Krieger will deliver. High fly ball. Domino is there. Under it. Settles. Makes the catch. And the ICC Indians have knocked off the number 1 team in the nation, LSU Eunice Bengals, by a final score of 5-2 to improve to 41-6-1. LSU Eunice drops to 49-7. ICC now 2-0 in the region tournament. They will move into the winner's bracket game tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 to face Pearl River. LSU Eunice will have a quick turnaround. They'll face Mississippi Gulf Coast in an elimination game tomorrow at noon. A huge, huge, huge win for the Indians, and could supplant LSU Eunice as the number 1 team in the country if they can get through and get deeper in this bracket. A lot of celebration here at Roy Crescent Field, and for good reason. A terrific game played by the Indians. We will move into our Renaissance Bank post-game report. We'll step aside, come back, and wrap everything up. A big win for the Indians, 5-2 over LSU Eunice. We're back after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field here in Fulton. Jeremy Kennedy with you. The Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it 5-2 over LSU Eunice, and will play tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 in the winner's bracket game against Pearl River. LSU Eunice, a quick turnaround. They will be right back on the field at noon tomorrow to face Mississippi Gulf Coast. Winner will stick around. Loser will head home. A terrific matchup. We built it 1 versus 2, and for good reason. There is a ton of talent on both of those teams. A lot of gaudy numbers when you look at the stats. It was good baseball all the way around. The only error of the game came on the first play of the game. Other than that, we saw terrific defense by the middle infield. We saw terrific pitching, getting out of jams by both teams. But the Indians just a little bit better. They pounded out 9 hits to just 5 for LSU Eunice. and statistically probably the best lineup in the country. The Bengals hit .338 as a club, .472 on base percentage, but tonight they were stymied by the pitching of Justin Medlin and Kyle Krieger. And if the Indians get that kind of pitching with the hitting we saw tonight and the brilliant defense, particularly on the infield with those 2 double plays turned, Indians are going to be an awfully tough team to beat, and they'll be tough to keep out of Enid, Oklahoma. The Sonic of Fulton star of the game, no question about it. It's going to be Justin Medlin. His final line tonight, and it's, again, when you figure that he's pitching against LSU Eunice, it's just so much more impressive. The only number that you don't like, the 6 walks, but Medlin went 6 1/3. He threw 119 pitches. He gave up 2 runs, both earned, on 4 hits, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts. And I think that's really the number, 11 strikeouts against a team that struck out less than they walked all season long, which is extremely rare at this level. And then Kyle Krieger came in, went 2 2/3, gave up no runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts to close the deal. Medlin gets the win. He goes to 7-1 on the year. Andrew Sheridan gets the loss. He falls to 12-2. And Kyle Krieger picks up his 5th save of the year. Offensively, Medlin pretty good himself. He had 2 hits, a double and a single. Jackson Lancaster had an RBI ground out, a double and a triple. As we move now into the Little Caesar stats for ICC, Brett Coker had a single tonight. Austin Powell, an RBI sacrifice fly. Lane Domino got hit by a pitch and drove in a run that way. Russell Bunch had a double. For a while there were 6 hits ICC had recorded. 4 of them had been extra base hits. The Indians hit 4 doubles and a triple tonight and come out on top and win it 5-2. You look at it from LSU Eunice's standpoint, they picked up 5 hits, and Nick Molina, really the guy for them, drew a walk, 2 singles, 1 an RBI. Other than that, not a whole lot from some guys that can really rake. Jarrett McDonald with a double, Tristan Welch with a single, River Town with a double, and that's it for LSU Eunice. So the ICC Indians move into the winner's bracket game, and they'll face Pearl River, a familiar foe, tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. LSU Eunice will meet Mississippi Gulf Coast at noon in an elimination game. We'll have all the action for you tomorrow from Roy Crescent Field here in Fulton. Should be another gorgeous day. Day 3, we start to really get a feel for how the tournament may shake out. And the Indians, the number 2 team in the country, number 1 seed in the tournament, are in good shape. So that'll wrap it up for us. A great day of baseball. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back at it tomorrow for our entire crew. I'm Jeremy Kennedy. You've been watching ICC Baseball on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Good night from Fulton.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.